I'll just pretend I'm starting one. Shh, be quiet. You're driving me crazy. You be quiet. Zay. Okay. And then I usually put it in the bottom of a pot. This is how I start my pot. And then I have water.
You need some water?
Yeah, just a little bowl.
And she coils it after.
And then I coil another one on top of it. I have all kinds of bottoms, different kind of bowls for each one of these different pots that I make. So these are all my tools. These are all my tools here. Like to scrape it, I wet it and I can scrape it and go like this with it.
She uses the bottom just to level, or level so she can turn it.
And then these are all the different tools. And this one, these are all the different tools. When I'm coiling, this one too. And then even this one too. I beat it. I beat the clay with this one. And this is my raw clay. This is the clay I get. And then when I put it in the water, it dissolves in the water. And then I have a cement mixture that I put in, and it goes round and round and round. It mixes up really good. And then I put it on this great big, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, to get it dry, I had to put some sheets on this great big rack. And then I put it there, and then in the summertime, it takes about 3 days to get all the water out. And then after it's formed, after it's finished, I use this to scrape it. So I'm going to add another coil to it. I scrape this, and then I use this to cut it or whatever. And then when I'm finished with it, I sand it. After it's all dry, I sand it real good, and then I put my design on it, and then I put different color slip. This is a red one, I got a pink one, I got a white one here, and then I have other colors too. I have other colors. Red, this is white, and this is pink, and this is red. And then I have yellow, and I have a gray, and I have sort of bluish color. And then when I'm polishing it, I use a paintbrush. I use a paintbrush to put on the slip like this. I put it on, see, and I'll show you one right here. I'm making one. See, I polished it like this. See? This is not ready. It's ready to be polished. Ready to be painted. The black paint. And so this is going to be a wedding vase, a wedding design. Then I have a wedding design on it. And see, this is all polished with a stone like this. They're all polished with a stone. And then the black paint. This is ready for the black paint. It's like this one. This is called the bee plant. The bees love them, and this is when I gather them in the summertime. I cook it. I cook it like you're making candy, like you're making sugar daddy, and you dilute it after you cooked it. You let it set for a long time, and then you take a piece, you dilute it in water, and you put it here. You dilute the water in here, you put it in here, and then you have all these rocks that you can use. See, all these different rocks. You get all the, you grind this stone, and then this one here, when there's, you know, when this is diluted and it has, you just put it here and then you grind it. Every one of them, you grind them so many times. And then after a while, it's like a consistency of evaporated milk. A little bit thinner, maybe. You add a little water and make it a little bit thinner, and then you use it, and then you pop and you paint this. See where this one right here, I'm going to put it black, and in between here is going to be black, just, and then a little design inside here, maybe a little design here. Okay, so then after it's all painted, and then I'll cook it outside. Let's put it over here. That's what I do now with all these things I have. And then when I'm polishing it, I forgot to tell you, I use that to, after I use the stone, now I make it real polished, really good with this rag. Okay, that's what I do. Lots of work here.
Lots and lots of.
Lots and lots of work. And then the people would say, oh, I want to learn how. And then when you tell them this is what you have to do, they don't want to do it. They say, oh, not really. They'd rather buy it from the store. They'd rather buy the clay from the store. I don't like, yeah, they're already molded, so they could just paint it. They'd rather do that than